I'm kicking out my pregnant teenage stepdaughter over my cat. I'm at the vet waiting room with my cat right now. So I F35 have been with my M45 fiancé for 3 years now. He has 2 kids, a daughter F22, who's a lovely girl, and other daughter F19, who I'll call Kim for the sake of the post. Kim has always had a bad attitude to everyone, especially me. Now, before anyone assumes, my fiancé was already divorced his ex 2 years before we even met, and his ex is a nice person who I get along with very well, so there's no hate from her end either. Kim is 3 months pregnant and living with us because we have more room for her and the baby. The baby daddy stays sometimes, but he has 2 jobs along with studies, so it's mainly been me who's take care of her. So the main issue, today her boyfriend came over, so my fiancé suggested we let them have the house to themselves and go for a walk. About 2 hours later I came home and noticed my cat missing, the same cat who Kim hated and wanted me to get rid of. I asked her where he was, and Kim said he ran out the door, which I knew was BS. Whiskey is an elderly cat who even wouldn't go out on the porch if I didn't bring him. So I checked the Ring camera, and as expected Kim threw Whiskey out. That ran her off. My fiancé tried to defuse the situation by saying Kim is pregnant and her hormones are all over the place and pregnancy brain messes with women. He also said that he was gonna bring up getting rid of Whiskey for the baby's sake anyway. I was in tears till I looked over at Kim with a smug satisfied look on her face, then I effing lost it. I got up in her face and screamed that she had 1 hour to find my cat or all her crap would be in the dumpster and I was done taking care of her. She said she wasn't looking for my stupid cat and to back off as she was pregnant. My fiancé told me to calm down and we'd look for the cat. I told him no, that I would look for my cat, and when I got back, his daughter better be gone. And if he had issues with that he could go too, because I was sick of dealing with his little b-word of a daughter who everyone including her own parents and boyfriend avoids. I didn't wait for them to respond, I did hear her crying though. After 20 long minutes I finally found my cat. He was hiding in some bushes. When I arrived home they were both still in the living room. My fiancé said he wanted to talk, but first he said I owed Kim an apology. I told him to F himself and she better start packing. She's at her boyfriend's family home as far as I know, and my fiancé is not talking to me. Update. So my now ex-fiancé oldest daughter, the one who is lovely, reached out to me to ask my side. I'll call her Kate. She's an animal lover like myself. Her father asked to stay with her for a few nights because he said I was having a breakdown over my cat. He basically made out like the cat escaped and I went after poor Kim for not trying to catch him in her condition. Kate is a very smart girl, she can see BS from a mile away, and obviously she knows her own sister, so she called Kim to ask her side. Kim was more honest and basically her and her dad had planned it. The plan was for her baby daddy to take the cat out on a road dump, but he wouldn't do it because in Kim's words he was a pussy. So they got in a fight about it and Kim, thankfully being lazy, just kicked Whiskey out and ran him out of the yard. Kate told me the way Kim's talking about me and Whiskey, even if she doesn't move back she would do something for revenge to Whiskey. So I've decided to listen to Kate, my friends, the vet, his assistant and everyone here, and I called off the wedding, which is in few weeks, and broke up with my ex-fiancé by text. I don't give a f if it's immature or cruel. I've told him I'll box up his stuff for him and leave it for him to collect in a few days. Don't worry about Whiskey, I told my ex to call me when he's coming over, so he'll be locked in a room safe, and I'm calling a 24-hour locksmith next. The begging and BS promises have already started, but my mind is made up. I'm done being his ATM for him and his spoiled b-word of a daughter, Kim. On more important matters, Whiskey is fine, just a little shaken, but he's curled up in my lap refusing to move.